Hello and welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, where which I forgot to get myself a drink before I started, and I decided to do this group about 5 seconds before I hit record, so like nothing's changed, has it not, in the year that I've done this? Hi, my name is Sophie. I've been a K-pop fan since February 2021, or March. Well, overall, really, I started listening to the music in March, but then was reading fan fiction in February. Yeah, February 2021. That's just like the baseline that I say. And started this podcast 3 years later. Yeah, it was literally within, I want to say like a week or so between me getting into K-pop, the 3 year anniversary of me getting into K-pop and then me starting this podcast. I don't know. I don't remember the exact difference. But today we're going to be talking about Kep1er. Woo. I have already done them, but I did them, I want to say, before Mashiro and Iso left, but I can't remember. I genuinely cannot remember off of the top of my head, but we're gonna talk about them again today. Or not so much talk. I really don't know what's going on with my brain. And we're not gonna be talking about them, I guess I'll just tell you the members' names, but then I'm just gonna be talking about Kep1er in general, maybe. So it's not so much as a Kep1er proper learning about the members type of episode. It's more an episode about the group as a whole. I was not scrolling down just then. My laptop's keys are quite close together, and for some reason my brain just didn't clock that because we weren't moving down. It was probably because my fingers weren't actually on the keys, the right keys. My brain is having the difficulties, and I'm actually meant to be going swimming, and it's meant to be a quieter session, but I'm tired, and quite honestly with you, I'm just not totally into the idea of going. So we're gonna do the logical thing and just let it kind of go where it wants to go, if that makes any sense. Probably not. So the members. So we have Yujin shouting, Chaehyun, Dahyun, Hikaru, Hyunin Bahiye, Younghyun currently, and then Mashiro and Yiso before. I did this the same with Mashiho from Treasure. I was I have no idea, former member of Treasure. I was I have no idea how on earth to say their names. And I don't know why, but I was getting really stuck on the idea of Mashiho or Mashiro or Mashishisho, or if you, I don't know if it's on the Treasure episode. I'm gonna have to actually check his Treasure. Also, I absolutely love their music. Or the songs that I like a lot. If that makes any sense. Am I okay? Yeah, it's Mash. Exactly my point. Mashio. Can't say it. But yeah, I actually think it's kind of nice that okay. Yudam ended up leaving because then it's they are kind of doing what they they're not being associated with Yidam anymore. But it's a shame. And also Treasure haven't actually done that much, and they re-sign their contracts, and I commented on it on all K-pop, and people really ripped into me about that. They were "You clearly don't know Treasure then." I'm yeah, I don't, because they don't do much. That's the problem. It isn't that I'm being incompetent, it's because it's not really doing much. So is that really my fault? Is actually. Yeah, I'm probably actually am the problem. I'm the problem. We're actually supposed to be talking about Kep1er, but have we got on to... We're going to talk about Kep1er. So Kep1er are kind of that group that for some reason they just don't have really a consistent sound, I guess. And it's weird because I think that they could have been really good, but it just seems that Mnet, wakeone, and Klap Entertainment just didn't care. I don't know, it was really weird. And it's a shame, because I really liked, whatever which way you want to kind of say it. Was it Love Struck or was it Track? Yeah, it was Love Struck, yeah. Their fourth mini album with Giddy as their title track. And like my favourite songs from Kep1er were Lovely, lvly, and Back to the City. Like I have listened to, like I've watched the performances of both those songs like a lot, and it's to the point where sometimes I will literally just be like lvely and lovely, and my parents and my sister will come and like, well, there. My God, am I actually okay? And I'm like, right, nothing. It's nothing that important, don't worry. And he's like, okay, yeah. It's also like muggy today. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Wadada is like Wadada is one of those like really strange songs that gets a lot of heat for some reason. And I don't know why. Because it's a good song. It gives the same energy, honestly, as OO. It's kind of like that. And like Sticker from NCT 127, they're just like really unique. Like unique, not in a bad way. Because I'm sure that like my sister would just be like, you can say it's shit, Sophie. You are able to say that it is not a good song. I'm like, but it's not. It's not a bad song. It is just misunderstood. That thine is the problem. It is a misunderstood song. I have some really freaking weird energy today. It's like kind of weird. What is wrong with me? I had eggs for my lunch, so maybe that's why I'm kind of a bit weird. And just as like a quick aside, just in case, both their first Japanese and Korean full-length albums were originally supposed to be their like final project together before all of the members would like go away and like go back to their original companies, but then they ended up re-signing for however long, and I don't know if it didn't say, but that obviously Mashiro and Yusu, they didn't re-sign, and 143 Entertainment decided they wanted them to back. Yeah. I'm trying to see, but it doesn't say. Yeah, it's been over a year since they left. But then they released Tippy Tap, which have I listened to that song? Probably not. No, not from memory. But again, their songs aren't that bad. I just feel like honestly, it just occurs to me that the company they don't care, and I'm like, why? Why don't you care about your groups? Tell me. And then they ended up like participating in Queendom 2, like literally right after, well, not right after, but when they had done Girls Planet 999 or Girls Planet 999, they had just like debuted literally 2 months previously. They go on Queendom 2 and they like instantly had a comeback, and then they did like more stuff, and I'm like, how about we don't put the girly pops through that? Because I even think that like a couple of the members a couple of the members couldn't partake or something. Oh no, it was Luna, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Luna, sorry. I was mistaken. Who knew? Yeah, so they're just kind of that group that I'm like, oh yeah, no, they're doing this stuff. I keep on getting loads of ads and it's stressing me out. But no, all in all, do I like Kep1er? Yes, I do actually. Think they are good. That says everything about it, my opinion. I think if like sat down and actually listened to all of their music, I think I'd like them more. But since I've listened to Whether Da. What's that? The first comeback one. My laptop's burning my legs. Love that for me. If I can find them, double blessed. Yeah. I like that one too. What was the second one? I didn't listen to the Japanese stuff. Well, no. I actually think I listened to the original like title track for the Japanese album on my own laptop. I don't know why, but like I can't seem to get my laptop to fully charge at the moment. I think it's because obviously I'm like having to do a million one different bloody things all the time. But it is in Struggle Town, which I'm like, same, completely and utterly same here. But like, calm thine self. Thine self needs to be a little bit more calm for me to be able to do all the things I need to do. So calm thine self. Calm. Is thine self calm? Thine self needs to be calm. Sorry. I am on one today. Yeah, refreshed. Like I've listened to less than 10 Kep1er songs then. But yeah, no, it's they're not bad, but they're also not explicitly good. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you that they are groundbreaking or anything. It's not like their songs are the best thing since sliced bread. I can't say that. But what I can say is that their music is okay, and I think that's okay because it appears that a lot of survival show groups are either hit or miss, and I think that Kep1er is one of those misses, like IOY, 101, Eyes One, and then X1 were really, really good. Monster X, really, really good. And Hyphen, really, really good. So's Eyelet. Kep1er, not so much. Post debut album Zero Base One, don't come for me. Maybe not so good. Because I haven't heard as much good things about Zero Base One's music after debut, but I don't really keep up with their music. Obviously, I Met You hasn't even debuted yet. Some other groups aren't as lucky in that it seems that the company just is doing it for cash, like it's a cash grab, and it is obvious in how they get treated. And it is kind of annoying because I'm like, the music could be good, you just have to put in a little bit more effort, like pretend to care just even a little bit more, and I think it'll be less Nugu. And also, like, Kep1er is the first group to re-sign with the company, and I think that is kind of telling because I know that when IOY disbanded, the companies wanted their members back really quickly to then be able to debut a new group to then capitalize on the success, but perhaps the companies didn't want the girls back because they were just like, these groups will tank if we bring them back. And like, that necessarily isn't like a bad thing. It isn't even a wrong thing to say. It's just life. It is what it is. And I do hope that like their music begins to improve a little bit more, but who knows? Who even knows? Kep1er's, please don't come for me for this. And if I do see any mean comments, I will cry. No, I just wouldn't acknowledge them. Probably not. I don't mind. I don't mind if you disagree with me on what I say because at the end of the day, it's just my opinion. But yeah, it's unfortunate because I know that it could be good, but it isn't. Why isn't it good? Tell me why is it not good, please. Please, for the love of God, please tell me why it's not good. But yeah, thank you as always for listening. If that didn't make any sense, fair enough. I understand. Yeah, I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.